Okay, hello everyone. Guys, we're going to start factoring quadratics here today. Guys, this is the last thing we'll be doing this trimester, and we'll spend 2 or 3 days practicing factoring quadratics. You need to get good at it. All right, that's what the final test is going to be on. All right, today's objective, we're going to factor a quadratic when a equals 1. All right, the a that's in front of the x squared equals 1. So it always starts like this, x squared, okay? It always starts like that, x squared. There's never a number in front of the x squared, okay? I just want to point out something right here since this shows a factor. A quadratic factors into 2 linear factors, and they're often linear binomials. They each have 2 terms. And if you notice something, 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 plus 2 is 5. See that? All right, that happens quite a bit. All right, today's essential question, what patterns can we use to help us factor a quadratic? Geez, here's another one. I was just showing you. 3 plus 5 equals 8. That's the one in the middle. And 3 times 5 equals 15. That's the number on the end. All right? Let's take a look at some patterns. Guys, we multiplied before. Now take a look at these 4 linear binomials we're multiplying together. We can use the FOIL method or put these in a box, but I have the answers right here. They're the quadratics that are the answers. This one, both signs are plus. X plus 5, x plus 3. Okay? So our answer, both of the signs are plus. Plus 8x plus 15, okay? All right, the second one here, both these signs are minus. So when I multiply 2 negatives together, 5 and 3, I get a positive 15. But when I add negative 5 plus negative 3, I get negative 8. Okay? So if you notice something, the sign in front of the 15, when it's positive, plus, that means the signs in our factors are the same. That's what that means. The 2 signs in the factor are the same. All right? Let's look at number 3 here. Again, negative 15. So the signs are different. You see that? The signs are different. And then the one on the bottom here, the signs are different. All right? So we have negative 15 because 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. All right? The middle term, plus 2 or minus 2, that always goes with the 5 because 5 is bigger than 3. And if you notice, where did the 2 come from? 2 came from 5 minus 3 equals 2. Just like up top here, where'd the 8 come from? 5 plus 3 equals 8. So when the signs are the same, you add them up and get 8. When the signs are different, you subtract them and get 2. Okay, and remember, the sign in front of the middle term, see, plus 2, minus 2, goes with the 5. Minus 5, plus 5. And that's true up here too. All right, let's look at the next one. Again, this is what you're going to be asked to do, is they will give you a quadratic, and you have to factor it. All right, again, if the signs are the same, if the signs are both plus, the signs in our answer are both plus. All right, if this is plus 15 right there, but this is a minus sign in the front, that means both the signs in our answer are negative. All right, let's look down at this one again. Negative 15. That means the signs are different. Negative 15. That means the signs are different. All right? And this says negative 2x right here, right there. So this negative has to go with the 5 because 5 is bigger than 3. And down here where it's plus 2, So that plus sign has to go with the 5 right here, plus 5. All right, that's a lot to accept right now, guys. It's okay. We're going to practice this for a while. Take a look at that chart. It'll help you. Look for the patterns. All right, let's look at some examples. Here's the first one. Factor this right here, x squared plus 7x plus 12. What I do first, I make a form just like this. I put the x's in there because that's where they always go. Just put them in there. Then I put the signs in. For this one, they're both plus. Then I factor the 12. Factor the 12 into factored pairs. And then because this says plus 12, I'm looking for two numbers added together equals 7. So the answer is 3 and 4. And I just put them right there in my answer, okay? As a habit, I always put the big one first. Just as a habit, okay? Next example. This one has a minus in front of the 17, but it has a plus sign in front of the 42. All right, so again, create your form, and this time they're both minus signs. I put the signs in right now, all right? Then I factor 42 into factored pairs, and I'm looking for two numbers added together equals 17. There they are, 3 and 14. So go ahead and put those in your answer. All right, next. Again, I like to put the 14 first because it's bigger than 3. I like to do that. It doesn't matter here, but example 3 now, it does matter. All right, take a look at what we're factoring. X squared plus 6x minus 27. Because it says minus 27, that means the signs are different. The signs are going to be different. What I do is I take that plus in front of the 6, I just put it in the first one every time. Every time I just put that plus sign in the first one every single time. That's what I do. And that minus tells us they're different, so this must be a minus sign. All right. Then I factor 27 into factored pairs, but this time I'm looking for two numbers. The difference between them is 6. When I subtract them, I get 6. Use the negative right there. Use that negative. Not the one in front of the 6. That negative tells you you're subtracting these two numbers. So here they are, 9 and 3 equals 6. Go ahead and put them in, but this time you must make sure that the 9 goes with the plus sign. 9 is bigger than 3. All right, or else you can think least goes last. The 3 goes last. Just make sure that the 9 goes with the plus sign, okay? All right, one more. This says x squared minus 3x minus 40. All right? Because it says minus 40, the signs are different. So go ahead and make your form and put the signs in there. The signs are different. And again, what I do is I take that negative every time, the sign in front of the middle term, and I just put it first every time. And again, that sign tells us that the signs are different in our answer. So if the first one here is negative, this one must be a plus. All right? Then I factor 40 into factored pairs. And I'm looking for two numbers. When I subtract them, I get 3. So it's 5 and 8. And I go ahead and put them in there, making sure I put the 8 in first. The 8 has to go with the negative sign. All right? Oops. All right, guys, that's it. Look, go ahead and fill out today's notes assignment and complete the summary and get ready for the Zoom meeting, okay? The vocabulary assignment is place the 5 steps in order. Again, there are the 5 steps. All right, make sure you watch that second video as well. It'll help you a lot, you guys, all right? It's a little bit hard at first, but I think you'll do okay. All right, that's it. Thanks. I'll see you in Zoom.